Good morning. I'm a little piece of heaven farm. My name's Farron, and I'm out here this morning. My grapes are at, and I'm gonna prune all these branches back. They produce grapes on this year's growth, so technically you could prune all of last year's growth off. And that's probably pretty much what I'm going to do here. So I'm going to go ahead and get started and get all this pruned up. Well, it got warm out, so I had to take my jacket off. Now I'm on the other side where I got my grapes. These are the grapes I started with cuttings from the grapes on the other side. These are all just green grapes, just your standard green grapes. So gotta get started pruning on this one. see, I removed some bushes. I think one of them's called a forsythia. It has yellow flowers in the spring. And the other one is some kind of nut tree. I'm not sure what kind of nut it is. I know we got hazelnuts in other parts of our yard. So you can't have those growing up against your house like that. So plus that, I got this big mini maple sitting here. So it's time to dig those out, and I'm going to transplant them. And there's that nut tree laying in the ground right there. And as you can tell, it started snowing on me. Anyhow, I'm going to go ahead and get these loaded up and take them to their new home. Okay, well, it's another day. We've been getting temperatures down in the lower 20s and the upper teens lately, and staying pretty cold during the day, barely getting above freezing. So it's been pretty cold to do anything outside. But today is a warm day, getting up in the high 40s, and they're saying should get into the lower 50s. But it'll get down in the 20s again tonight, so I'm going to take advantage of this nice sunny warm day. Back here behind me I got this plant right here. I'm not sure what it's called, but it has pink flowers on it, kind of like heart-shaped pink flowers in the clusters hanging down. So my wife doesn't want it right here in the front yard, which I don't blame her, because it spreads along the ground, so it's kind of invasive. So I'm going to go ahead and dig this plant up, and I'm going to move it out in my so-called wild section. So let's get this started. Alright, got those plants dug out. I'm going to transplant these in my so-called wild section. Got all leveled out as best I can and rolled it with my tractor. And there's more plants right there I could transplant. But in the process of doing all this, I sprung a leak. You can see it right there. It's coming out. Got a little pinhole right there. Anyhow, I'm going to go get online and see if I could order that part. But I'm going to go ahead and get these other plants transplanted. I'm probably going to have to dig it by hand. But that's the way it goes. There you go, they're all transplanted. This first one here is a Cynthia that I transplanted the other day. And here's those other plants that I'm not sure what the name of it is. I have a picture of it in bloom, and if I can find it, I'll post it up in here. But yeah, they're all transplanted along the edge of the creek. So that's what I've been doing today while I had a warm sunny day, but it's supposed to freeze hard again tonight and be cold tomorrow. Another snow day here on a little piece of Heaven Farm. Just when I was getting things accomplished around here, it snows. As you see, the snow's having a hard time sticking on the roof of that greenhouse, because that greenhouse, it's about 55 degrees inside there, so it's keeping that roof warm enough for that snow just to slide off or just not stick at all. Here's my garlic. And there's my shallots. I missed it. The snow just slid off. Well, anyhow, I'll catch you guys on the next one. Once it stops snowing and melts away, where I get out here to do some stuff with my tractor. Because when I go out there right now, we're just going to make a muddy mess. Anyhow, catch you guys on the next one. Bye.